So I hadn't been making Jasmy videos because I didn't want to seem like a person that said, I told you so. Many sold Jasmy at floor levels at the bottom. Now, of course, anything can happen in crypto. Maybe we go lower, but a lot of people are asking me in my comments, well, you seeing influencers sell, Millie, why you haven't sold? Or you're seeing these negative comments from people like this, Jasmy is going to go lower. Well, you can see here, Jasmy is up literally 28% on the day. I mean, okay, so just speaking about the fundamentals, right? We know that data will be an emerging sector with the emergence of AI and IoT. A lot of things are becoming autonomous, and everybody wants to be a part of the trend. Smart refrigerator, smart toilet, smart watch, smartphone, smart city, smart road. And a lot of these new trends and narratives feed off data, right? And your data could be bountied by these third party companies without your permission. So, utilizing Jasmy's ecosystem allows you to lock up your data, secure your data, and even monetize your data. And I never really understood the big hoopla about Jasmy, the Jasmy chain news, because in my opinion, it was bullish. Just based on what Jasmy is working to do, it would go through hell of a congestion if it attempted to roll out this ecosystem in its current state. So the Jasmy chain, the layer two, will be utilized to scale the ecosystem, as many of not just retail, but these companies will be looking to purchase data from Jasmy. And you can't utilize the ecosystem without holding Jasmy tokens. Now, I'm not sure how the migration will work, whether it will be a dual token system, whether they will just migrate to a new chain. But in my opinion, it was bullish. We are seeing Jasmy at a half a penny now, right? And I've stated it before. I got into Jasmy around 204, and then I brought my cost basis down to the 3.6, around 3.6. I wanted to even get it lower, but unfortunately I didn't have that liquidity prepared when it hit the 2.9 or 2.6 level. It really did it real quick, and then people bought up the dips. But now we're seeing Jasmy here at a half a penny and rising, family. If we go to the monthly charts, you can see that Jasmy is up a whopping 79% on the month. Now I know there's other cryptocurrencies that's doing much better. I know because they're in my portfolio. But at the end of the day, my foundation is growing, right? I told you guys that Jasmy is part of my foundational blue chip portfolio. I look at Jasmy as a blue chip portfolio because of the team, the utility use case, and the future. For me, in my opinion, is Jasmy as a project you can hold over multiple cycles, and I'm just bullish on the Sony team. So a lot of people got shook out by Jasmy, right? And I can understand why. If you bought up at the top before the huge token release, then hey, I can understand why. But if you bought at the bottom, right, and you was in the threes, and you decided to sell Jasmy, that was probably a not financial advice. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it, but the moral of this video is just understanding what you're buying, understanding what you're buying, man. I mean, even after the huge token release, the circulating supply is 98% in circulation. So you're looking at a project that was sitting at a third of a penny with a 50 billion max tokens. And to put that into perspective, look at the other projects that have 50 billion max tokens. Look at Hedera, was able to hit what, 50 cent at one point. Look at XRP, $3. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's other examples I could use as well. But in my opinion, Jasmy seemed like a win-win situation, because some would say, hey, well, you're catching a falling knife. Me personally, with this specific project, just based off my research and what I know and the team and fundamentals, but more importantly, the community, the hype, I had a Warren Buffett mentality that this project was an opportunity. This project has potential. So again, in your portfolio, it's nothing wrong with being a degen, but it's extremely important to have a foundation built, something that you can wake up and you don't got to look or check every day. And that's why I like blue chip projects, because I don't have to wake up, check my portfolio constantly, and have to worry about if I've been scammed, hacked, or if a whale sold, because these projects have been around a long time. They might not grow as fast, and hell, they may never even get back to all-time highs. But slow paper isn't better than no paper, and if I have a foundation built, to hedge against my degen portfolio, it puts me in a position to win both ways, right? I'm winning with my small caps and micro caps, but I'm also winning here with my blue chip portfolio. And it went up again. Now it's up 81%. So it's good to see Jasmy growing here. Salute to the people that had those diamond hands. In this case, I don't really preach diamond hands, but salute to those people that had that resilience. I hate the word diamond hands. Resilience to to block out all the FUD and really secure your financial future here with this project. Now, it's still early. Hell, maybe we lose these gains, but this is a positive sign for Jasmy because a lot of people got in this project and thought it was one of those projects that just continue to go down. So as we started this uptrend, I made this chart how long ago? Maybe a few days ago. Last video, I haven't even touched it. Besides, this little arrow was posted over here. But you can see with Jasmy, we're on our way to a golden cross, and we're already pumping before we get the golden cross. If we go to the 12-hour, we can kind of like see if we got the golden cross here on the 12-hour. Yes, we got the golden cross on the 12-hour, and that's the reason you're seeing this insane push. So even if you wanted to just stay away from the news, the utility and use case, and just solely focus on the charts, we did get a golden cross here on the 12-hour, and that's why we're seeing this nice move. But what tells me that the move is not finished is the fact that the stock RSI, even though it is in overbought levels, it's kind of hanging up out here, and we still got a chance at a golden cross on the daily charts, which could be massive for Jasmy because based on the supply, the price is so low based on the supply, and that's when you can start to see that demand outweigh the supply. So do your homework, do your due diligence. Let me know how you feel about Jasmy if you're still here. And all the NPC bots and the negative MFers that be in the comments saying you've been paid and this and that, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Absolutely do not know what y'all talking about. If I talk about a cryptocurrency and I'm paid for it, it'll be at the top of the screen. A lot of this stuff that I talk about, 90% of it, I'm actually invested in. And even if I'm not, you can ask my Patreon. I let people know, like, hey, this is just on my watch list. I'm not in this project yet. So I try to be as transparent, and sometimes that comes back to bite you in the tail. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you see what's going on. Don't fight the trend. The trend has started. Of course, with trends, we got ups and downs. So if Jasmy wants to follow a path here, it could come back down to the trend. But as long as we continuously have that momentum in a upward trajectory, it's all good in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Jasmy and this recent pump. I love to know everybody comments. Engage with the video. It really helps the algorithms. We'll have some new things coming on, more and more upgrades to the studio and things of that sort. So appreciate you guys for rocking with me and sticking with me through this. And I appreciate the Jasmy community. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.